Hello and welcome to this edition of Sports brought to you by North Penn Television. I'm your announcer Paul Callender, accompanied by Sophia Hughes. Tonight should be an interesting game as North Penn Senior Night. Tonight the Knights are facing off against CB South Titans. Now let's get into Senior Night. Number 12, Tony Yon walks up onto the field. This is Andrew Aziz, number 20. He's walking up onto the field right now. He plays middle, and
he plans to attend Harvard University to study economics.
His favorite memory is the bus ride home after beating CB West. Congratulations, Andrew. Our next senior is Captain Christopher Caputo. Christopher enjoys playing basketball and soccer, fishing with his brother, and hanging out with his friends.
The next senior being honored is J.P. Grattan, our goalkeeper.
As we can see, his mother and his father are escorting him across the field. He's currently studying economics and data analytics in school. He enjoys skiing, water skiing, playing spike ball, and spike ball club. He also enjoys hanging out with friends. His favorite soccer memory is singing Happy Birthday to Aiden at the Olive Garden.
Another senior being recognized, Andrew Hardwick, number 40. He plans to attend Wake Forest University to continue his soccer career. He also enjoys playing on the North Penn chess team and competing in National Wii Bowling. In his free time, he likes to bend spoons, take his pet rabbit for walks, and collect Pokemon cards.
Now there's a guy I can get behind. Our next senior is Jared Husar. Jared is number 23, and he's being escorted by his father and his grandmother. He plans on studying on how to get money. He enjoys hanging with the boys. His favorite soccer memory is 18 plus 4 equals 23.
Another senior being recognized, Noah Janinski, number 24. He plans to attend Drexel or Westchester to major in rocket science.
It's pretty impressive. Can't wait to see him on the field.
He enjoys respecting the women in his life and making bread. And his favorite North Penn soccer memory deals with Coach V and a saying he said. Congratulations, Noah.
Congratulations, Noah.
Aiden Jerome, number 3.
Our next player is Aiden Jerome, the team captain, number 3. He's being escorted right now by his father and his father, Barry. Aiden plans on furthering his career in Temple.
For the University of South Carolina to study
and he plans on studying actuary science.
Boys and playing tennis with
He also enjoys hanging with the boys and playing tennis with Billy Wang.
is a loose scoring in the LaSalle game, and especially playing alongside my brother Colin.
His favorite soccer memory is playing along with his brother Colin. Congratulations, Aiden.
Our next senior, number 48, Brett Katz.
Our next senior being recognized is Brett Kratz, number 48.
Father Howard and mother Julie. He plans to attend Lafayette College. He enjoys knitting with his grandmother, bird watching, collecting dead moths from lamps, ferret racing, flying kites, and hanging out with the soccer team. His favorite North Penn soccer memory is wrestling Ryan Staub on a trampoline for the boys. Congratulations, Brett. Our next senior
The next senior we have walking across the field is Captain Luke McMahon.
is being
He's number 10.
by Mother Mary and Father Mark.
As you can see, he's being escorted by his mother and his father across the field.
Westchester, Rowan, or Lafayette to major in business or sports
He plans on majoring in business or sports management in college.
hanging with friends and family.
He also enjoys hanging with his friends and family. His favorite North Penn soccer memory is scoring 2 goals to beat Pennsbury 2-1,
Qualified for states for
and then qualify for states for the first time in over 10 years.
his sophomore year. Congratulations, Luke.
Congratulations, Luke.
Our next senior is John Norman, number 11.
John plans on studying.
He plans on studying business at Penn State.
He enjoys playing soccer, listening to Ed Sheeran, and surfing.
His favorite North Penn memory is winning the conference last year.
Conference last year. Congratulations and good luck to John.
Good luck, John.
Our next senior is Brett Schwangel's goalkeeper.
Our next senior is Brett Schwengels. He is the goalkeeper of the team. He plans on studying strictly business,
Enjoys playing
and he enjoys playing with his Rubik's Cube.
long novels, tying knots in the grass, and fidgeting. His favorite North Penn soccer memory is getting to look at Brett Katz's gray Honda Civic hatchback every day at practice. Brett is being escorted to team by Mother Stacy and Father Rich. Congratulations, Brett.
Congratulations, Brett.
Alur Sharif, number 5.
Number 5, Alir Sharif, is the next Knights being honored.
And Father Dennis. He plans to attend Temple University
He plans to attend Temple University and go with business.
and hanging out with his teammates.
He likes hanging out with his teammates and playing soccer.
Business plans with my future business partners, Billy and Aiden. His favorite soccer memory is when me, Billy, and Aiden came up with the name of our future business. Congratulations, Elu. Our next senior, Captain number 2, Christian Snyder.
Our next senior is number 2. He's also the team captain. He is Christian Snyder. He plans on attending Arcadia University.
He's being escorted this evening by Mother Jen and Father Jen.
As we can see, he's being escorted by his mother and his father.
Cat, playing Xbox, and Snapchatting. His favorite North Penn soccer memory is when we beat Pennsbury his sophomore year.
His favorite soccer memory is beating Pennsbury in his sophomore year to qualify for states. Congratulations, Christian.
Senior number 4, Ethan Torrey, is being
Ethan Torrey, number 4, is being escorted by his mother and father.
Ethan plans to attend Temple University.
He plans to attend Temple University to study marketing.
Enjoys playing pickup soccer games, taking pictures,
He enjoys taking pictures and playing soccer.
learning Spanish, and watching soccer. His favorite North Penn soccer memory is
He also enjoys watching soccer, so hopefully he watches this broadcast.
comeback in a crucial game. Congratulations, Ethan.
Congratulations, Ethan.
The last senior
Our last senior for North Penn
tonight is number 9,
is number 9,
Billy Wang.
Billy Wang.
His mother, Usha, and father, Chin, are escorting
As we can see, he's being escorted by his mother and his father this evening.
bioengineering.
He plans on going into a career of bioengineering,
Enjoys studying and singing
and he
bagpipe.
enjoys studying.
He hopes to start a business with Lou and Aiden. His favorite North Penn soccer memory is cracking jokes with the bench squad. Congratulations to
Congratulations, Billy. And that brings us to the end of senior night.
Billy. A special send-off to all our senior boys. They've had an incredible, successful career at North Penn. We continue to
Congratulations for all the seniors for doing so well this season.
soccer.
Hopefully they continue to do well this game. Can't wait to see how it turns out. We will be back for first-hand action right after this.
Hello, we'd like to welcome you back to North Penn's turf. Tonight we have the Knights and Titans versing each other.
All right, so this should be a jam-packed night. We just came off the cusp of senior night, and we're here to give another exciting update of all that's going to happen tonight. So, as we see, the JROTC is currently walking off the field in preparation for the game. Now let's see who starts off tonight.
CB South starters include Corey Bethel, number 4, Kyle Bethel, number 6, Jake Blank, 13, Gavin Campbell, number 1, Owen Davis, player 24, Jake Hellig, number 10, Dylan Lamb, number 3, Ryan Reiber, number 16, Kyle Reichlet, number 2, Julian Stewart, number 21, and RJ Visco, number 7.
All right, so now we have the North Penn. North Penn side. We have Chris Caputo, which is number 22. We have Carter Houlihan, which is number 14. We have 23, Jared Huzar. Number 3, Aiden Jerome. Number 13, Josh Jones. Number 48, Brett Katz. Number 10, Luke McMahon, I apologize. Then we have the keeper, Brett Schwengels. And then we have Aliu Sheriff, number 5. Then we have number 2, Christian Snyder. And number 4, Ethan Torrey. Seems like it's going to be a pretty evenly matched game. Let's see what happens. Looks like CB South will be starting off with the ball tonight. And the ball goes over to, headbutt right there. And now number 3 has the ball, and it's back on to CB South's side.
We see CB South trying to score, keeping that on the left side.
There we are. All right, now throw the ball back in. And the ball's back over. Block from number 13. And the ball just went out of bounds. They're now grabbing a new ball. And a throw in from CB South, and headbutt from North Penn. Looks like they're fighting for headbutts. Number 14, and the ball's in the air. North Penn's got the ball. Almost went over again. And the ball is back in play. Looks like they're fighting for that ball right there, and it's out of bounds again. Goal kick. And there we go. And header from CB South. And the ball's back out of bounds. All right. Looks like CB South has hold of the ball, and they pass it, and close interception by North Penn. Oop. Number 24 stumbled a little bit. And
We see a header by North Penn Knights.
Ooh.
Number 13 from CB South hits it out.
Throw
Number
in by
4
number
throws
4.
it.
Ooh, header by number 3, back out of bounds. Header by number 3, and then back. Oop, looks like North Penn has control of the ball. Number 48 has the ball, and ooh, number 2 just kicked it.
We see goalkeeper.
All right, and
Great
goal from
play by
North
North Penn.
Looks like that was number...
We now see some excitement for the Knights coming out, running on the field. We can now see the energy.
And looks like CB South is starting off with the ball again. Number 6 has the ball. He's passing it to number 24. Number 24 passes it to number 2, or number 7, my faults. And the ball is over in CB South's territory. The goalie grabs it. And looks like he's about to go throw it back over. Oop, and he kicked it. Header by North Penn, number 5. Number 3 with the ball. Sends it back over to CB South, and the goalie stops it again. Number 6 starts with the ball again. Oop. Number 10 from North Penn tries to stop it, but
That was
header
a great
by
header.
North Penn. And the ball's back over on CB South, but CB South says no and sends it back to the other side. CB South is doing good at trying to keep the ball on the other side, but number 23 sneaks up and sends the ball over, and now it looks like it's in North Penn's possession. Ooh. And the goalie from CB South's side takes the ball back again. Kicks it back over to the North Penn side. And a header from North Penn sends it back over to CB South. And now North Penn seems to have reign over the ball. Not for long, though. Looks like CB South is about to go take it back, and we're out of bounds. Throw in from North Penn. Brings it over. Number 48 tries to get it, but header from CB South stops it. And now we have, ooh.
Alou Sheriff sends it over. Number 2 takes over.
Goalie from North Penn kicks it over to CB South side, number 23. And number 23 knocks number 4 over. Looks like CB South will start with the ball. And number 4, the man who was just knocked over, will now kick the ball back over to North Penn side. And header from North Penn. Another header from CB South. And the ball is stopped. Excellent pass over there. Number 13 kicks it back over, but stopped by a header from North Penn. And another header from CB South. Ooh, number 2 just misses the ball. Number 23 has possession of the ball. Jared Husar, a senior tonight. And number 2 kicks it over to CB South side.
We see North Penn's defense getting tight up on the ball. We have goalkeeper.
Number 16 throws the ball in, and then the header from North Penn stops it. Looks like CB South's trying to take possession of the ball, but number 3 is not going to let that happen. He stops number 13 and knocks it out of bounds. Looks like it's North Penn's turn to throw the ball in. And he tosses it over to number 48, but is stopped by CB South. Number 23, Jared Huser, has possession of the ball. And, ooh. Looks like CB South will start with the ball. Number 6, Kyle Bethel is kicking it in. Nope, number 4 is kicking it in. Corey Bethel sends it back over to the North Penn side and is stopped immediately. And now CB South will start with the ball again. And we're back with Corey Bethel, and he's going to kick it over. And he knocks it over to North Penn side and stopped immediately. Looks like North Penn's going to send that ball back over to the other side, but nope, stopped by CB South, number 21, Julian Stewart. Looks like the ball's, ooh, close. Close save by North Penn's goal.
We saw great defense by North Penn. They're not giving up the fight. They continue to work hard.
Looks like the goalie sent it back over to CB South. The CB South says no. Seems like North Penn has a good hand on that ball right there. Sends it over to the other side. Number 14 stops the ball for number 48. Number 23 has, and we're stopped.
That was great offense on North Penn.
Here we are, number 4, Corey Bethel again with the ball. He's going to kick it over to the other side. Send it over. Looks like 24 is going to try and get that, but nope, stopped by 23. Number 23 has the ball again. Looks like he's trying to get that over there and passes it over to number 5. And North Penn kicks it over to CB South side. Looks like it's not there to stay for long, though. It's back over on North Penn side. And number 48 aggressively tries to keep that ball over there, but nope, stopped by number 2 on CB South side. Number 24 almost stumbles over on that ball, and the ball is out of bounds, and now it is time for a goalie throw-in from North Penn side. Looks like he's going to kick the ball in. I apologize. Look at that. The ball is out of bounds again. CB South has the ball, throws it in. CB South has possession of the ball. Number 21 sends it over to North Penn side. Number 5 gets hit square in the face, but is able to get right back up after that. Number 2 from North Penn passes it over, And he seems to have a steady control over it. Sends it back to the goalie from North Penn, and he kicks it all the way over. Ooh, good save. Number 23 tries and saves it, but is sent back out of bounds. Number 16 from CB South throws it in, and it seems 13 heads it in. Number 13 from CB South heads it back. It looks like a fight between 48 and 6 from North Penn and CB South respectively. 48 is trying to get that ball again. And CB South sends it out of bounds into the crowd. Number 6 from CB South sends it over. He sends it long all the way over to number 10 from CB South and number 2 from CB South. And North Penn has possession of the ball again. Seems number 14 passes it over and stopped immediately by CB South. And, ooh.
We see North Penn's defense doing very well. They're not giving up the fight, like I said. We also have CB South's offense doing a phenomenal job. The Knights get tight on defense, ready to get this ball.
Head from CB South and a head from North Penn sends it back over, out away from the goal. North Penn's number 10 brings it all the way over to CB South's side, halfway down. Number 3 from North Penn takes the ball over, and number 3 almost makes it into the goal.
We saw a great effort by player 3 and number 10 for the Knights.
Looks like number 10 right there is Luke McMahon, and number 3 is Aiden Jerome. Now it looks like it's going to be a goal kick from CB South's side, and it looks like we have and North Penn has possession of the ball, and it looks like CB South's trying to get it back. Looks successful and is stopped by the referee. Looks like it's North Penn's ball again. It looks like it's CB South. I apologize. So we have a penalty kick for CB South. Number 4, Corey Bethel. The goalie is going to try and block it.
The goalie gets ready to block the ball for CB South, putting up a fight, not letting this ball go in his territory.
And number 4, Corey Bethel kicks it in, and it is a goal. Congratulations, CB South.
Great effort for Brett Schwenkels, number 12, our goalkeeper.
Looks like North Penn will start with the ball. Number 10, we have Luke McMahon. He's going to start with the ball and send it over to North Penn so they can send it back over to CV South side. And the ball is passed to number 48, number 2. And then number 2 sends it over to number 23, Jared Husar. And Husar stops the ball, and the ball is in air, and 48 stops it. And it looks like it's a penalty kick in the box. Number 48 from North Penn, we have Brett Katz. And the ball's no good. Looks like a corner kick from North Penn, and they send it over, which is intercepted by a headbutt. And another kick. And then CB South now has possession of the ball. So a goal kick from CB South, and kicks it over, and is immediately stopped by North Penn. Number 3 from North Penn tries getting it, and it deflects right off of number 3. And that would be number 3, Aiden Jerome's shot right in the face with that soccer ball.
As the night goes on, we continue to see great efforts on both sides, CB South Titans and North Penn Knights.
It's like a brief timeout from North Penn, and clock is still going. Looks like number 3, Aiden Jerome, is being checked out by the trainer currently. Hopefully he's okay for the rest of the game.
On the right, we can see North Penn Knights getting ready, hustling, talking about possible strategies and how they can score. He seems okay with his injury.
And it looks like the game is about to begin again. And a throw in from CB South, and immediately blocked by North Penn, sent back over to the other side. And number 4 from CB South gets it, sends it back over. Looks like North Penn is not going to let that happen. Number 23 passes to 48 from North Penn. 48 from North Penn sends it over and is immediately stopped by the goalie from CB South. CB South now kicks it over, and head from 48 knocks him down. Number 13 gets hit in the face accidentally with the ball, and number 23 from North Penn tries and stops it, and the ball goes out of bounds. Looks like it's CB South's ball. They throw it in. Number 22 from North Penn quick tries and catches the ball, but is immediately almost stopped by North Penn, or CB South, my fault. it looks like a goal kick from North Penn side over to CB South. Header from North Penn, and now we're in the middle of the field. And North Penn sends it back over. Number 10 heads it, and then is sent over. And North Penn seems to have control of the ball over there. Number 14, number 23 kicks it back over to a fellow North Penn player. And number 2 from North Penn takes it over, sends it over, and is immediately stopped by number 4. And CB South looks like they have control of the ball, but not for long. North Penn takes the opportunity and tries to steal the ball from them. Looks like North Penn's got control. Number 4 back at it again with the ball from CB South. And now it looks like North Penn has finally got control over the ball, except number 1's down 3-1. Looks like North Penn's got the ball again. Number 22 passes it up to the wrong team. Looks like CB South has the ball now, and it is out of bounds. Looks like a throw in from CB South. North Penn struggles to get the control of the ball, but is outnumbered by CB South over there, so CB South sends it back over. And they're just hitting it back and forth. And it looks like it is now the goalie's ball from North Penn side. And he's going to send it back over North Penn so they can hopefully get it to the other side out of their territory. Ball's right over. Looks like number 1 tried to head it, but is immediately intercepted by North Penn, or CB South, I apologize. Looks like CB South struggles to get it. Number 1 knocks number 4 right over, and number 4 is knocked down back again. Number 1 from North Penn, from Ryan Stewart, and then number 6 throws it back in. Looks like the crowd is upset about that play. Number 10 takes the ball, sends it over to CB South, knocks the goalie down, and no goal. Only hits the side of the goal, but good effort on number 10's part.
You can see as the night gets on, the players get more hustle. They're ready to win this game.
Looks like a goal kick in from CB South. Ball goes pretty far. Looks like North Penn's going to get it this time, though, as it's passed to number 14 from North Penn. Looks like he has control of the ball, but is surrounded by members from CB South, but luckily gets it over to number 2, and then passes it to number 8. It is now North Penn's ball. Looks like the goalie is going to knock it back over, away from CB South. Number 13 kicks it and is immediately headed by CB South's. Looks like number 1 from North Penn now has possession of the ball, and CB South struggles to take it back over, but it looks like the goalie from CB South is now taking the ball. Kicks it over to CB South. Not if number 7 has anything to say about that. And it looks like a foul. Looks like the ball is now in CB South's possession as they will start off with the ball. Looks like a CB South kicks the ball over, and it is a goal. Goal for CB South. Congratulations, CB South. The score is now 2-1 with CB South in the head.
We can see CB South congratulating each other. They get excited for their second goal this game. So now CB South is leading 2-1.
North Penn will now start with the ball. North Penn passes it, and then now it is in possession of number 1, and now number 2 from North Penn, and number 14 from North Penn has it, but passes to number 8. Some fluid passing going on right here. Number 2 has the ball. So far, it has not landed in the hands of CB South yet, and looks like a call from the ref. Number 4 from CB South throws it in, and number 1 heads it over, and it lands in the crowd.
Great effort by number 1.
Number 1, Ryan Stewart from North Penn. Looks like number 4, Corey Bethel, has been giving it his all this game, as he's gone through multiple collisions and multiple throw-ins. And a player from CB South falls right over a player from North Penn. Looks like number 4 has the ball again. Corey Bethel from CV South. Even though I'll be kicking it in and hoping that looks like it was immediately stopped by North Penn. North Penn sends it over, but it looks like CB South had it. And then here we go. North Penn's bringing it over to the goal and passes it over to number 10. Number 10 scores a goal.
Great goal from North Penn. We see Luke McMahon making it.
We've got
13 goals this whole season.
Congratulations, Luke McMahon.
Unfortunately, we don't see that the refs called this as a goal. We hear the crowd getting angry with this, very frustrated.
Number 14 is currently discussing it with the ref, which is Carter Houlihan. And the goalie from CB South kicks it over, and it is immediately North Penn's possession. North Penn has it. He passes it to number 1 from North Penn. Tries to go for it, but then stopped by CB South's goalie. Now it looks like the goalie from CB South's going to try and get it over, and stopped immediately again by number 1 from North Penn. After several headers, the ball is now back over in North Penn's possession, and the ball went out of bounds. Number 14 tried to send it back in, but unfortunately failed. It looks like number 4, Corey Bethel, passes the ball off to number 16 from CB South. Number 16 throws it in, and looks like number 15 passes it over, and immediately stopped by North Penn. Number 14, which is Carter Houlihan again. Looks like he knocks the ball out of bounds. So CB South will throw it in. And the goalie from North Penn has possession of the ball. The team spread out in preparation for his kick in. Looks like the ball is in the possession of North Penn, and CB South kicks it right out of bounds. Number 2 from North Penn throws it into number 14, Carter Houlihan, and passes it smoothly back to number 2. Looks like 14 still has that ball. He's trying to trick out number 5 over there, and it's like number 1 just toppled over from North Penn, and he's got possession of the ball. Quick recovery, number 1 Ryan Stewart, and the ball is almost back over into CB South's possession, but it looks like North Penn's got it. North Penn sends it over, and CB South heads it out of the playing field.
CB South continues to take the lead 2-1.
Looks like CB South has the ball, but without a fight. Number 10 has the ball now from CB South, passes it over. Number 13 grabs it quickly, but is stopped immediately by North Penn. North Penn has the ball now, but looks like CB South took it immediately. And number 10 has the ball again, tries to score, and fails because CB South goalie has kicked it back over. Don't worry, North Penn's got the ball back again. Looks like number 14 has got the ball. Number 1 claims it. Number 14 is going to go and get that, and is immediately surrounded by CB South. Looks like that appeared to be a handball, and the ball goes straight out of the field. And it looks like it's going to be another goalie kick-in from CB South's goalie. And the goalie from CB South sends it over. It's almost intercepted by North Penn, but not without a fight. It's like 4 tries to get it.
No advantage. There's no advantage. Holy cow. You had a nightmare in the middle, now you're having a nightmare on the side.
It's like number 1 from North Penn tries to get it, passes it. Looks like North Penn's got control of the ball.
Put your arms up like it's an advantage and then don't give it to him. Bury that.
And it looks like the ball goes out of bounds, and the ref goes to go pick it up right now. Looks like it belongs to North Penn. North Penn throws it in, and then struggles to keep it in the game. CB South wants to get that ball out of there, but it looks like it's going over to North Penn, and the ball is out of bounds. Looks like it is North Penn's ball again. North Penn throws the ball in. CB South immediately intercepts that ball, but North Penn is not going to have it. North Penn gets the ball back again and kicks it straight over. Number 2 from North Penn sends the ball over to number 8, and looks like CB South might get that again, and looks like CB South now has that ball again. Looks like number 2 just swiped number 15 with his hand, so no penalty will be called for that. Number 6 from CB South and number 4 from CB South kick it in, and number 10 tries to keep it in, just barely makes it. Looks like North Penn wants to get that ball out of there. And number 23, Jared Hughesar, topples right over the ball. Looks like North Penn's got that ball again. Number 8 from North Penn, we have James Stewart kicking that ball back over, and it goes far. Unfortunately, it looks like CB South will now have that ball because North Penn has kicked it out of bounds.
Great effort by Knight 8.
It's going to be a corner kick from number 16 over there, and he throws it in. I apologize. Thought that'd be a corner kick. And we've got North Penn has the ball again. Goalie has it. Sends it right out of bounds. Looks like that ball's going to belong to CB South this time, so they're going to send it back in.
We can see it's called as a corner.
CB South throws it in, immediately blocked by North Penn. North Penn tries to get that out of there, but CB South grabs it back again, sends it over, tries to kick it in. The goalie stops it again, immediately. Looks like number 4 from CB South, I apologize, has it, and the ball goes out of bounds. Number 4, Corey Bethel has that ball, and number 8 tries to head that in. Smooth move by number 8, and number 8 comes toppling over as a result of number 4 from CB South. Looks like number 1 from North Penn has that ball again, and as number 14 takes the ball over, he rushes it over. Number 23 knocks it right out of bounds.
North Penn continues to have possession over this ball.
Looks like number 23, Jared Hughesar, passes it to his fellow North Penn teammates. Number 22 from North Penn passes it over. Looks like North Penn still has control over that ball. Looks like CB South got that ball back again. Goalie from CB South sends it over. North Penn stops that. Looks like North Penn has that ball. It looks like number 1 from North Penn sends it back over to the goalie so he can send it over out of the reach of CB South. Throw in from North Penn. And it looks like it is now CB South's ball. CB South kicks that ball right over. North Penn tries to intercept the ball. North Penn successfully stops any chance of CB South getting that ball, but it looks like CB South just threw it back in, and North Penn gets it. And now North Penn seems to have possession of over the ball, but looks like CB South stopped them. Number 4 kicks it all the way over to the goalie, and the goalie from North Penn stops it, and he's now going to send it back over to his teammates. Looks like North Penn seems to have possession of the ball. Number 1 sends it over to number 14. Looks like it's over in CB South's side for good as North Penn progresses over there. Looks like 14 can send it in. And he's stopped. Ah.
Great effort by North Penn Knights.
Looks like that was number 14, who is Carter Houlihan. Congratulations, Carter. And CB South sends it over, and the ball just barely makes it out of the line of CB South's side. Looks like CB South could go all the way, but number 8 from North Penn stops any chance of that happening. Number 14 fakes out CB South. And number 21 goes flying straight over number 1 from North Penn. Looks like the ball now is in the hands of CB South. We'll see how they deal with that. CB South sends it right over, and the ball immediately goes out of bounds. CB South kicks it right out, so now it is in North Penn's hands. North Penn throws the ball in, and CB South sends it back over. Looks like North Penn is not going to let that ball go. Number 2 kicks it over and just barely makes it into the goalie. Looks like North Penn's going to take that goalie kick, send it back over. And the ball is going over. And North Penn tries to get it. CB South sends it back over there. All the players move over to North Penn's side, and the goalie immediately stops the ball before number 15 runs over and tries to take the ball. North Penn sends it over, and CB South sends it right back. And number 2 from North Penn kicks it all the way over, but it looks like CB South is going to get that one, and the goalie from CB South now has the ball. CB South kicks it right over. North Penn sends it back. And we've got another out-of-bounds ball. Looks like it ball belongs to CB South. They throw it over. And North Penn tries to intercept it, but CB South sends it back over, only to be intercepted by North Penn right again. CB South sends it back. North Penn tries to get it over, but CB South seems to have most of the control over on their own turf. So CB South will now try and send that ball back over to North Penn's side in hopes of moving the ball further. Unfortunately, North Penn stops any chance of that happening, and the ball goes out of bounds, and now is in the hands of North Penn. Throw in from North Penn. The team spreads out over to CB South's side of the turf, and the ball goes back over, but North Penn is not going to let that happen. They're going to try and intercept that ball. The goalie has it, throws it back over to number 2 on North Penn's side still. Number 2 kicks it over to number 14 from North Penn and hits number 5 right there in the chest. Number 5 from CB South. And looks like number 2 from North Penn will now throw the ball in. Number 2 throws the ball in from North Penn, and the header from number 4. CB South sends it over to the line. It looks like number 1 from North Penn sends it over, and number 10 from North Penn passes it back to number 1, who's now going to try and pass it to number 8. But it looks like our player, number 4, Corey Bethel from CB South, definitely a standout from tonight, is going to not let that happen. Kicks it back over. It looks like a tackle. Unfortunately, the ref did not call that as a tackle, and a player from North Penn topples over. And it looks like the clock is out.
The
and
final score being 2-1, CB South.
for the first half. So we have a lot to look forward to for the second half of this game. Hopefully North Penn picks it up, and we have a 10-minute intermission right now. We'll be back with the second half action on this edition of Sports. I'm Paul Callender.
And I'm Sophia Hughes.
See you then.
Since 1988, the North Penn Educational Foundation has been providing North Penn teachers and staff grants to enhance the classroom experience.
We really feel strong about what our mission is, and that's to inspire and motivate students.
The foundation is here to support the 120 students who need internet access at home with the funding of Khajiit.
We see so many innovative and creative teachers looking for ways to ignite a spark in the minds of our young students.
The foundation is here to support the student developing the next nanofiber that will change manufacturing.
The foundation steps in to help us out, to give these students vision and reality to their vision, to bring it to fruition.
The foundation is here to support an experience that opens up a whole new world.
Our students need to become bilingual, biliterate, and bicultural, and the foundation has provided us with hands-on cultural experiences.
Without the foundation, we just would not be able to give our students these experiences.
The foundation is here for me.
For me.
For me.
For me. For me.
To learn more about how you can support the North Penn Educational Foundation, log on to npenn.org/foundation.
We'd like to welcome you back to North Penn's coverage of the boys' action tonight. We have the North Penn Knights versus the CB South Titans. Taking the lead right now is CB South. The score is 2-1.
Hopefully our North Penn Knights will bring it back. Looks like the game has started with North Penn. Goalie about to go throw it in. It looks like a header from North Penn. And CB South has possession of the ball. It looks like number 19, Tony On, has the ball now. Looks like North Penn now has the ball again, surrounded by CB South. And number 1 has the ball from North Penn. CB South gets the ball back. Looks like CB South is going to have that ball for a while now. Looks like a minor altercation between two players from North Penn and CB South. Looks like number 10 from North Penn is going to send it back over. 14 is going to try and stop it. Looks like 10 is going to send it back to the goal, and the ball goes right into the goal.
Great effort by the North Penn Knights. There's now a tie, 2-2. We see a celebration between the Knights, excited to bring up the score during the second half.
And I apologize for saying the wrong side. The two sides have now switched. So now that was a score from North Penn. Congratulations, North Penn.
We can see the energy. They're all getting a lot more hyped up. They're excited to win this game.
Now CB South will start with the ball. Number 7 passes it over, and CB South. Looks like number 7 still has hold of that ball. He sends it over. He's surrounded by North Penn, though, so didn't fare so well for him. It's like number 14 from North Penn sends it back over. So CB South can start again with the ball. And CB South sends it over, and North Penn puts up a good effort to keep it out of that area. North Penn sends it over, but it looks like it's going to stay over there on North Penn's side. Not for long, though. I spoke too soon. Looks like number 10 can send it back over, and the game has been stopped by the referee. Looks like CB South will start again with the ball, send it over, and looks like North Penn kicks it straight out of bounds, so it won't be in the hands of CB South. CB South will now throw the, looks like a corner kick for CB South. And number 16 throws it in. North Penn's defense is right there to stop it. And North Penn will take claim of that ball again. Looks like it's going to be a goalie kick in from North Penn.
Great defense for North Penn Knights. We can see the CB South Titans are hustling, getting out on the field.
And the goalie from North Penn sends it right over. And it looks like CB South stops it, and he felt.
We can see how physical this game has been tonight. We see different contacts, direct contact with each other. There's been a few fouls. It just seems like both teams are very aggressive and are hoping to win this game. It's a big win for North Penn because it's their senior night. We hope to see, and we can't wait to see who wins.
Especially with this tie going on, Sophia. Looks like the ball is now in the possession of CB South. Looks like it's going to be a throw-in from CB South. Looks for people to be open, and North Penn stops that immediately. A great defensive play from North Penn. And looks like North Penn's about to go throw that ball back in, and they throw it, or I'm sorry, CB South, and it's no good.
North Penn receives possession of this ball. They get ready to send that over.
And North Penn's goalie kicks it over to CB South's side, and it looks like stopped immediately by CB South. CB South throws the ball back in, and looks like North Penn wants to keep it out of their side, but CB South isn't going to let that happen without a fight. North Penn sends it over to CB South's side. Looks like number 14 is going to, and the ball goes out of bounds.
That was great effort by the North Penn Knights. They were getting down on the field, ready.
And number 19, Tony On, throws the ball in and takes that ball out, and looks like everyone's on CB South's side of the field, and looks like North Penn is not going to let that ball go. Looks like the goalie has gotten the control of the ball over on CB South, and now we can anticipate CB South getting that ball back again. And it looks like the Knights will have that ball, and the Knights will now do a kick in over onto the Titans side. The Knights send it over, and the Titans send it back. And it looks like the Titans goalie has sent it back. And the ball is back over on CB South side because of number 22 from the Knights. Looks like number 8 from the Knights is going to go throw that ball in. And it is a corner kick. No, it's not a corner kick. I apologize. Looks like number 1 from North Penn passes it over to a fellow Knight, and number 4 from the Titans, Corey Bethel, back at it again with a corner kick. Or throws it over. looks like North Penn's going to go take a shot at getting that ball. And it looks like a collision between the Knights and the Titans, with number 1 from the Knights and number 3 from the Titans. And North Penn sends it over, but is immediately stopped by the Titans goalie. It's almost like a pass directly to him, right into his hands. And it looks like number 1's going to try and get that ball again from North Penn. Number 13 from CB South heads that ball. Number 7, and that passes it to number 17. Looks like the Titans are in control of that. Not if number 19 has anything to say about that. And looks like number 17 from CB South is taking a little tumble right there. Number 17, Shane Landau.
As the game continues tonight, we can see the direct body contact not stopping. Both teams continue to be aggressive.
And it looks like a goal over from... Looks like CB South has scored a goal. It is now 3-2 with CB South in the lead. Score by number 6 from CB South. Congratulations to Kyle Bethel from CB South Titans. And now it looks like North Penn is going to try and up them on that. CB South just broke that tie. And now North Penn wants to go ahead and score 2 more points so they can get ahead of them. And it looks like a member from the Knights just tripped over one of the Titans. And it looks like North Penn is going to get that ball back. It looks like CB South's going to try and kick it in, and then they score. Congratulations, CB South.
CB South now taking the lead.
And it's a goal kick from CB South. And they send it over. Ball goes over. It looks like right into the head of one of the Titans. Looks like the Titans might have it, but North Penn surrounding them, and great pass on the Titans. Looks like there's a good dynamic going on between them. And the ball goes straight out of bounds with number 14 from the Knights pursuing it.
Number 14, Carter Houlihan, keeping up the effort. He continues to try his best and really hustling to get that ball.
Hopefully we have more players like number 14 on North Penn, and clearly we do. Number 22 is trying to keep that ball in bounds, and it looks like CB South doesn't want that to happen. They knock it straight out, and now is going to be throw in from number 19 from the Knights. And he tries to pass it to number 8, but is immediately intercepted by number 7 from the Titans. Number 8's going to toss it over, and as a header from CB South sends it back over. Looks like number 23 from the Knights is going to pass it over. Looks like it's going to be the Knights' ball for a while. Not so much anymore. Looks like the Titans are now surrounding those 2 Knights. Looks like the Knights might have control of the ball this time around, and I spoke too soon. Looks like CB South, number 16, is going to not let that happen. And we have a trip from the Knights.
You can see the referees have not called that as a foul.
Looks like CB South's going to throw the ball back in, and North Penn's going to send it right over the other side. CB South stops it. Looks like number 19 from North Penn, and he takes a little tumble right there. Unfortunately, the ref will not call that as a penalty or a foul. And same goes with what just happened to number 8 from North Penn. And a header from number 6 sends it over to the other side. And number 23 from North Penn gets that ball right out of the hands of CB South. And it looks like North Penn is now going to get that ball over. I'm sorry, I apologize. That is CB South's possession. And it looks like the ball has gone out of bounds. Ball's now in the possession of North Penn. And the Knights send it over and just barely make it into the goal.
Great effort by North Penn.
Looks like the ball is now in the hands for a goal kick for CB South. CB South sends the ball over. The Knights try and get that ball back. It's an aggressive fight right there. Looks like CB South will take the ball, passes it over to CB South. And a header from CB South. And looks like number 17 from the Titans is going to try and keep that ball over with us. And it looks like the ball has gone out of bounds. The ball is now in the hands of North Penn Knights. And Knights throw it in. And Knights are surrounded by CB South. And it looks like the Titans goalie has just kicked it back over. And it looks like North Penn is going to keep stopping CB South from getting that ball. And number 23, Jared Huzar from North Penn passes it over. Looks like number 19, Tony On, now has the ball. Passes it over back to Jared. And the ball goes out of bounds.
We continue to see more direct body contact between players.
Looks like North Penn's gonna kick it back over. And number 8 sends it over to North Penn and is immediately stopped by the goalie from CB South. Back in North Penn's possession. throws it over. And it looks like the ball is sent back out of bounds. Looks like it's now in the hands of North Penn again. North Penn throws it over. Unfortunately, CB South takes that ball back away from North Penn. Unfortunately for North Penn. And the ball goes straight into the gut of player from CB South. Number 23 from North Penn gets hold of the ball, passes it over to number 8. The Titans send it right over to the other side. Everyone migrates over, and it looks like it is now North Penn's turf. And it looks like a player from CB South fell over. And it looks to be a kick in from CB South. And the Titans try and get it in, but it's stopped by the goalie from North Penn. North Penn sends it back over to the Titans' turf. Looks like the Knights have got the ball for now. And it looks like that ball went in. And we have another goal for North Penn.
North Penn makes it a tie, leaving the score 3-3.
We're now back in the tie game. This could be anyone's game. We only have 21 minutes left in this half.
The Knights moving quickly to get back on the field, congratulating each other for their great work. We saw number 7, Mike Shaffey, with that goal.
Congratulations, number 7, Mike Shaffey. Looks like CB South is going to come back. Looks like North Penn's going to try and get that from CB South. And the goalie over at the Knights is going to stop that. The Knights throws it over to number 19 over there. Looks like 19 passes it over to 14. Looks like the Knights still have possession. And number 14 stops number 17 from CB South from having any chance of stealing that ball from him.
Great effort by Carter Houlihan, player 14.
Number 14 is going to start off with that ball again. Let's see what Carter has for us. And looks like he passes it to 23, Jared Huzar. Passes it over to number 1. Number 1 has that ball. Number 1 kicks it over and stopped by CB South's goalie. CB South sends it over to North Penn's territory. Number 19's not going to let that happen as he sends it back, but is stopped by number 17 from CB South. Looks like that ball is now in the hands of North Penn. Number 8's going to toss it back in. Number 8, James Stewart. Looking for an open player over there on CB South's territory. And it looks like the Titans have now surrounded North Penn. Number 3 from North Penn passes it over. Looks like number 10. Looks like the Knights are not going to let the ball go any further than that. Pass it back. Send it over. And the ball is back over on North Penn's turf. Can they get it out of there? Let's see. The Knights send it over. And it looks like CB South's going to go surround that ball. And they send it out of bounds. And I apologize, that ball is not out of bounds. The Knights now have that ball. Looks like North Penn is in possession of the ball on their side of the turf. Looks like
On the clock, we have 18:07, 18 minutes and 7 seconds, and the score is 3-3 in the second half.
CB South sends the ball over, and it looks like North Penn is not going to let them keep it for long. And CB South immediately intercepts that. Good job for that goalie over there. Number 1, Gavin Campbell for CB South, the goalie, kicks it over. Header from North Penn almost knocks number 8 down, but he gets right back up. And the ball goes over the fence. Looks like it's CB South's possession. They're going to try to get it as close to the goal as possible. CB South throws it in. The Knights stop it immediately. The Titans aren't too happy with that, so they continue to possess the ball. And looks like it's North Penn's turn to do a goalie kick. Looks like number 1 from North Penn stopped that ball. It's now CB South.
We can see the Knights defense getting tight.
Stopped with a header, and looks like CB South might have control of that ball, but they're slowly being surrounded by North Penn. Looks like North Penn has got the ball. There we go. North Penn sends the ball over. Just barely makes it over to the opposite side. And now it's officially over there. And looks like a player, number 6 from CB South, was just knocked over. Kyle Bethel on the ground.
Again, as we've been saying, this has been a very direct contact game between players. The refs and players seem to be viewing this injury.
Looks like thankfully he's able to walk it off and continue playing. It looks like CB South, the Titans, will be starting off with that ball. North Penn's defense is getting ready. CB South sends it over. The Knights block that. Looks like number 13 and number 21 going to try and stop number 14, but looks like number 14 is not going to let that happen. Takes the ball all the way over to CB South side. Dukes out a bunch of the teammates, and the ball goes out of bounds.
Great effort by the Knights.
Looks like that ball is now in possession of number 5. Number 14 brought the ball all the way over there. Number 14, Carter Houlihan, who seems to be having a great game today. Number 8 kicks it over, and a header from 2 headers from CB South send that ball back out away from the goal. North Penn tries to kick that ball in. CB South isn't going to let that happen. The goalie punches that ball. Looks like the ball has gone out of bounds again, and it looks like it belongs to the goalie. Let's see what happens when number 1 Gavin Campbell, the goalie from the Titans, is going to kick it over. Looks like the ball's gone out of bounds and is now in the possession of CV South. The Titans throw it over. The Knights are intercepting, knock it out of bounds. Looks like the Knights have thrown the ball over, trying to get back onto the other side. Kick sends it all the way over. Number 23 heads it over.
We can see the ref talking to the CB South Titans about that play. And the Titans continue to have possession.
It's like number 11, or I apologize, it's number 4. Is going to send that ball over to his teammates over there. The Titans on that other side. Ball goes over. North Penn blocks any chance of that ball getting any further. And it looks like the player from the Knights just fallen over. Goal kick from North Penn. Let's see where this goes. We are now at 12 minutes. We now have 12 minutes left in this game. Anything could happen.
North Penn hustling down on offense. As we see the CB South Titans also doing well with defense.
North Penn kicks it over. The CB South tries stopping it, but it goes on the wrong side of the goal.
Great effort by North Penn. They hustle down the field.
Looks like CB South, the Titans, are going to send that ball back over North Penn's turf. North Penn's not going to let that happen, though. North Penn sends it all the way back. Unfortunately for North Penn, looks like there's a lot of CB South players over on that side, so the chance of that staying over there is kind of low right now. Number 5 from North Penn passed it over to number 14, and the ball has gone out of bounds. Now into the possession of number 21 from CB South. The Titans immediately get that ball, and it goes right out of bounds. Number 5 from the Knights tosses it over. Number 10, looks like 16 from CB South stopped that and headed it. It looks like the ball has gone out. The ref comes chasing after it.
Throughout this game, we've seen great defense and offense on both sides.
We're about to see CB South defend that ball, getting into their goal. The corner kick is no good. Looks like CB South has that ball, and it looks like North Penn is going to try and get possession of there. Looks like the Knights have gotten control of it. Number 3 unsuccessfully attempted to get that, and it looks like number 8 fell over on the ball.
With 9 minutes left on the clock, we still have a tie, 3-3.
And North Penn kicks that ball in, and it just barely makes it into the goal. And it looks like CV South, the Titans, are going to send that ball back over to North Penn's side, hoping to score a goal to break that tie. And it looks like it goes over, and number 13 from North Penn fails to block it. It looks like it is now on North Penn's turf. Looks like the Knights now have that ball, and CB South is going to stop that from happening. The Knights toss that ball over there. CB South knocks it out of bounds immediately again. The Knights throw it back in. Looks like number 14 from the Knights passes it over, and then looks like the Knights could potentially keep that ball over there for a decent amount of time. The Knights outnumber the amount of Titans trying to claim that ball. Looks like it's going to stay over there and it's on North Penn's turf. North Penn throws it over, and the ball is out of bounds with North Penn's possession.
As the games continue tonight, we've seen how fast-moving this game has been. We see that both teams, CB South Titans and North Penn Knights, continue to be anxious to score a point and break this tie.
And it looks like CB South is going to send that ball right over, hopefully to get it out of their territory for them. And the ball would have made it over, but North Penn has stopped that chance. Looks like CB South is going to try and stop that ball, and the ball goes over the fence. Looks like CB South is now in possession of the ball. Let's see what happens with this goal kick. CB South kicks it over, and North Penn deflects it immediately. Looks like CB South will have that ball for now as they pass it over to number 2. And then number 7 from CB South, I apologize, claims that. And it looks like we have number 5 from the Knights toss it over. And number 21 from CB South blocks that. Looks like the Titans trying to team up on these 3 North Penn players right there. Number 5 from the Knights tries and stops number 7 from CB South. Looks like we have 5 minutes left of this game. 5 minutes left of the second half. Could this game end in a tie? Let's see what happens. Looks like CB South has now thrown the ball over. Looks like the Knights are going to take that ball. Looks like the Titans might get that. Number 10. Number 10 from the Titans passes it over. And the ball is out of bounds and is now in the hands of North Penn. North Penn throws the ball over in hopes of getting it over to the other side, but it successfully does so. And the ball goes over the fence, and it looks like a penalty on North Penn. Or, I'm sorry, not a penalty. And it looks like the ball has gone out. Looks like the ball belongs to North Penn this time around. And the Knights kick it over. Looks like the Knights could potentially get it in, and it goes right over the net, bounces off the top, bounces off the rim, and it looks like CB South is safe for now.
Again, great effort by both the Knights and the Titans. We can see the Knights are anxious to get this goal.
As we can see, the Knights are now stampeding around the goal, and yet another ball goes over the fence. The Titans goalie, number 1, is going to send that ball over. And the ball is now in North Penn territory. North Penn is not going to let that happen, though. Number 5 and number 13 send it back over. And the ball has now gone out of bounds on North Penn's side. The ball now belongs to North Penn. And the header sends it straight down. And it looks like the ball is pretty far out there on CB South's side. Looks like number 7 from North Penn stopped that ball. Looks like North Penn's going to have control over that ball for a while now. And looks like the Titans goalie has intercepted that ball. He sends it over, and the ball has now gone over to the other side. And the ball has gone out of bounds.
With less than just 2 minutes on the clock, the score still stays 3-3.
Could the Knights go home with a tie? Let's see what happens. And it looks like the ball is now in possession of North Penn, specifically the goalie for North Penn. And he kicks the ball over. The ball bounces off of the head of a fellow Knight. Looks like the Knights have possession of the ball. And the ball goes out of bounds. With 45 seconds left in the game. This game will most likely go into overtime. And it looks like the goalie from the Titans sends the ball back over to North Penn's turf. Looks like North Penn's going to try and stop that, given the amount of time they have left in this game. Looks like North Penn's going to send it back over. Looks like number 14 has control of that ball. Quick grabs it, falls over. Number 16 from CB South is not going to let the Knights take control of that ball, though.
The Knights get frustrated with all this body contact, but still attempt to score.
And it looks like the ball has gone out. And the timer is now down to 0, so the game will go into overtime. The score is still 3-3 with a tie.
As we look at the Knights, we see head coach Paul Dubby getting ready to speak to his teammates and his players.
All right, we are going to take a quick break right now, and now we're going to come back in a couple minutes for some overtime action. I'm Paul Callender, your announcer.
And I'm Sophia Hughes.
We'll see you in a little bit.
The North Penn School District is now using Safe Arrival, an easy-to-use attendance reporting system. Now there are 3 ways you can report your child's absence. The first way is through your smartphone or mobile device with the School Messenger app. Just go to the Apple App Store or the Google Play Store and download the app. Just create an account with an email we have on file for you. Select attendance, and then report your child's absence. The second way is to use the Safe Arrival website, go.schoolmessenger.com. Sign up for an account, select attendance, and then report your child's absence. The third way is to call the toll-free number at 888-239-8495 and follow the prompts using the automated phone system. Now, parents and guardians are able to report absences 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. It's never been easier. For more information, visit npen.org.
And welcome back to the overtime portion of this game. We now have 2 10-minute periods left. The first person to score will win the game, so it could be either the Knights or the Titans in this case. We'll see what happens. And the Knights start off with the ball. They send it over. Looks like both sides have switched. So now CB South is on the left, and North Penn is now on the right. Looks like CB South sends that ball into orbit and right over the net. Looks like that ball will now belong to North Penn. Looks like North Penn's going to carry that ball out. Hopefully they can keep it over on the Titans' side. Looks like the Knights are trying to bring it over. Number 5 out there. Looks like CB South's going to try and sneak up on them, but the Knights send the ball coming right back. And it looks like number 1 from CB South is going to leave the ball for North Penn. Is going to leave the ball for a fellow player. I apologize. Looks like number 10 from North Penn passes it down. It's now in CB South's territory, but the Titans goalie sends it back over. Looks like CB South is going to try and keep it over at North Penn's side. North Penn sends it back over and just barely makes it over the line before CB South sends it right back. And it looks like the ref has called something.
Again with a direct contact.
Number 4 from the Titans sends the ball over to North Penn's side. Number 1 from North Penn sends it right back, stops the ball, and number 14 carries it all the way over, and the ball goes out of bounds and is now in CB South possession. Looks like number 16 has now tossed the ball over to North Penn, and the ball goes right out of bounds. Almost hitting our cameraman. Looks like number 16. Take that ball. Number 16 from CB South. But North Penn and their defense has stopped that from happening. It's like number 10 from the Knights. He's fighting back. He's dragging it all the way down to CB South's side. Looks like the Knights might actually, and CB South stops that from happening.
Great effort by North Penn, hustling down the field.
Looks to be a penalty kick. Looks to be a corner kick. I apologize. It's like North Penn's going to kick that ball. And it looks like North Penn has thrown the ball back into the game. And it looks like the Knights, thankfully number 1 and number 5 are over there because they are now going to try and bring that ball back over to CB South's direction. Number 3 from the Knights keeps that ball away from CB South. And it looks like number 23 has passed the ball along. And it looks like CB South's goalie has stopped any chance from the Knights getting into that goal. We now have roughly 5 minutes left on the clock for the first period of overtime.
The Knights have been doing great with keeping possession. They've, although have not scored yet, they've been doing great, really keeping the ball. Teamwork's been great. As we view, the Knights continue with their possession. Player 14, Carter Houlihan, makes his way to the net.
And it looks like CB South has stopped that. And CB South will now try and bring it back over so the Titans aren't going down with a fight. And the ball goes over to North Penn side. It looks like North Penn is going to try and get it back over, but CB South keeps heading it back over to their side. It looks like CB South sends it back over to North Penn with a powerful kick coming from number 4, or number 6, excuse me. And it looks like a goal kick from North Penn, sends it back over to the Titans territory. And it looks like number 21 from the Titans is going to stop that. Thankfully, the goalie was right there. The goalie will now send it back over to the other side. And North Penn tries to keep it over. It looks like everyone's shifting over to CB South's side. And there are currently 3 minutes left on the clock.
We watch as CB South hustles down the field trying to make a goal.
And it looks as if the ball could stay over there for a while on CB South's side.
North Penn once again gaining possession.
Looks like number 14 from North Penn passes it over to 23. Excellent pass. And the ball is now in the hands of CB South. Looks like the Titans goalie will now kick the ball over to the other side.
We watch as CB South hopes to maintain possession of the ball, if given the chance. North Penn hustling down, Carter Houlihan.
Number 14. And the ball gets kicked out, and we are now at roughly 2 minutes left on the clock of the first half of overtime. And it looks like there's been a score for North Penn, and it looks like they have officially taken the win on this game.
The final score being 4-3. We can see the teammates,
Congratulations,
everyone,
North Penn,
congratulating each other. We can see the excitement and how
What an
proud they
excellent
are.
score, North Penn.
The excitement continues with the North Penn Knights.
Excellent play that last round. It looks like North Penn's going to take home the gold today. Congratulations, North Penn. What a great victory for senior night. Thank you all for tuning in to this episode. I'm Paul Callender.
And I'm Sophia Hughes.
Thanks for watching. Go Knights.